It is a world transformed, where things are not what they seem. It is the world of the Transformers. The Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Marvel's The Transformers, issue number 71. Surrender.
Transformers, more than meets the eye. The Transformers from Marvel Comics.
They were the dream. Mechanical beings able to transform their bodies into vehicles, machinery, and weapons. A last line of defense against the Chaos Bringer, Unicron. They are at war. Heroic Autobot pitted against evil Decepticon. Both on their homeworld, the metal planet called Cybertron, and here on our Earth. They are the galaxy's last hope. They are Transformers. Cybertron, home planet of the Transformers, 4 million years ago, give or take the odd millennium, and a turning point in the then relatively young civil war between the heroic Autobots and the evil Decepticons.
Their defenses have crumbled! Attack Decepticons! Destroy these last few Autobot fools and Iacon is ours!
Optimus Prime, this is madness. We're beaten, defeated. We must surrender before we're all killed.
Do you have the white flag?
The flag? Oh yes, the flag. Thank Primus. I'll tie it to the front battlements and...
You'll bind my wound with it, soldier.
What?
You heard me. We're Autobots. We never give ground, and we never surrender.
Never surrender! Never surrender! Never surrender!
Earth, the New Jersey swamps. Now. Scorponok, in the name of the Autobots, I surrender. Surrender.
And in the name of the Decepticons, Optimus Prime, I accept. Decepticons, relieve them of weapons, nebulons, and any outer pretender shells.
It'll be a pleasure. Haha, I always knew you Autobots were a joke. But this is a regular comedy show.
Go on, Apeface. Laugh now. Please.
Cup, I know this is difficult. Matrix knows it goes against every fiber of my being. But we must see this through. We have no option.
No? Well, I remember an Optimus Prime who would have found an option. An Optimus Prime who didn't know the meaning of the word surrender.
Your weapon.
Have it.
Nebulon transform. Thank you.
Let's go, Autobot. We've a nice cozy cell, room for you.
Is he right? Am I saving my race? Or dooming us all? Scorponok, you do remember the bargain, don't you? The surrender is just a prelude to talks between us. Old enmities must be buried. We must plan our defense against the Chaos Bringer together. Unicron knows no distinction between Autobot and Decepticon. He means to kill us all. First, Cybertron will be destroyed. Our creator, Primus, Unicron's ancient enemy, torn from its heart and devoured. Then he will hunt down the remainder of Primus's children. He will not rest until we are all dead. With the life essence of Primus, the creation matrix destroyed along with Thunderwing, our last defense against Unicron was gone, or so it seemed. Another option is open to us. Together, united as one, we can stand against Unicron.
Don't lecture me, Prime. I know of Unicron. Bludgeon here told me of the awakening of Primus and the possible threat to our world when he and his colleagues joined us.
Then help me do something about it. By trusting you, Scorponok, I have risked everything. Betray that trust, and all Transformers will pay.
Yes. We'll talk soon. Soundwave, see that our guest is made comfortable. Excellent. This couldn't have come at a better time. Where before there were glares and grumbles from my troops, now there are smiles and congratulations. Where once they talked of disillusionment and rebellion, now those same voices hail Scorponok as rightful leader of the Decepticons. But if I stay true to my word and ally my forces with Prime's, would this goodwill not simply be lost? Swept away for the sake of a myth? Perhaps I should betray Prime, for though I have the might of Scorponok behind me, I am still just flesh and blood, a Nebulon. Lord Zarok is but a man among giants. One thing I do know is that when Mindwipe and Trigger Happy learn of my victory, those two deserters will come crawling back to me on their hands and knees.
But 3,000 miles due east, off the coast of England, and beneath the churning sea.
The time, loyal Decepticons, is now. If we are to restore our army's tarnished reputation, Scorponok must die. Fact, in the short time since Scorponok took command, the Earthbound Decepticons have become little more than a joke. They have accomplished nothing, grown fat and complacent. Conclusion: if the Decepticons are to rise again, flourish and grow, we must take command. Until this morning, Scorponok's position as Decepticon leader was decidedly shaky. Ideal breeding ground for a subtle takeover. Hypothesis: the surrender of the Autobots has changed the situation drastically. Conclusion: if we are to wrest command from Scorponok, we must strike now, and strike hard. Ravage, Run Amok, Runabout, Trigger Happy, Mindwipe, Starscream and I have chosen you for this glorious task. You are our warriors, our...
Hang on, Shockwave. Trigger Happy and I haven't actually said we'll join you. Okay, we deserted. We're not happy with Scorponok. But this is lunacy. 7 of us against the 20 or so under Scorponok's command? Sounds to me like your brush with death loosened a few cerebral circuits.
My forced re-entry into Earth's atmosphere was not, as you say, a brush with death. My Cybertronian form is well used to such temperatures.
Oh yeah? Then how come you took so long to show up again? And where did you get this craft? And why? Huh?
I'll make it real simple for you. You've seen and heard too much. If you want out, you go feet first.
In that case, we're in.
Good. Then we attack at once.
New Jersey. And for Optimus Prime, the hours that have passed seem more like weeks.
How much longer, Soundwave? Doesn't Scorponok understand? Time is running out. We have terms to discuss, plans to make. Where is he?
He is busy at present. You must be patient.
This is bad. If Scorponok has changed his mind, all I have managed to do is hand him the simplest of victories. And yet, one way or another, I must get that alliance, and get it soon. For divided, we fall. What if it's already started? What if Unicron has already reached Cybertron? If only I knew what was happening there.
And if ever there was a cue for a look in on the Transformers' homeworld, that was it.
Come out, Autobots! Come out and die! Blood-red twilight descends on your planet, and I am its Harbinger! a black night of chaos and uncreation comes, and Unicron is its name!
Below.
Emirate Zaron! Look out!
Emirate Zaron, we're under attack.
Really? Your capacity for tactical analysis is quite breathtaking.
Autobase is compromised, Emirate. You must flee. Use the tunnels to escape. We'll hold off the Decepticons for as long as possible.
Never. I'll stand and fight with the rest of you, even if...
No. We always knew Discovery was a possibility. What's important is your survival. You must stay alive to rebuild at another autobase, rekindle the flame. Should the resistance movement lose its leader, the fight will go out of our remaining warriors. The Decepticons will have won and Cybertron will finally belong to them.
Very well. May Primus watch over you.
Ha! In my own time, I destroyed an entire race of Autobots. Their mightiest leader. What chance, then, do you have?
Enough, Decepticon! Enough!
Hook, line, sinker. Wipe out the rest of this rabble. I have bigger fish to fry. If Unicron thinks that I will just let him pluck me from the future and turn me into some glorified messenger boy, he has badly underestimated his own creation. Soon he will discover that far from being his servant, Galvatron is his master. But for the moment... Do you hear me, Autobots? Wherever you run, wherever you scurry and hide, I will find you! Your deaths will serve to tell the whole of Cybertron that Unicron is coming!
He hears and knows with dread certainty that the monster speaks true. Back to Earth with a bang.
Thank you for your hospitality, Soundwave, but I'm afraid I must be going. Should I sit passively, meekly, waiting for the end? I think not. It is time to salvage what self-respect I have left and act.
Prime, but how?
There is no time. Hot Rod, Cup, I need your help.
Of course. What?
Hold it, lad. This is rich, Prime. Why on Cybertron should we help you? You sold us out once. What's to say you won't do it again?
I know I am asking much, my Autobots, but hear me out before you decide. All our lives we have been bred to fight, to struggle, to never give ground. It's ingrained in us. But that's with a normal enemy, a foe in our league. Unicron is neither. It's difficult to believe a single foe exists that we cannot vanquish through earnest effort and guts. But Unicron is powerful beyond measure. A fallen god. To stand a chance, we must do the most difficult thing of all. Nothing. This surrender is not an act of cowardice on our parts. It requires the greatest courage of all. Will you stand with me? Help me see it through.
Nearby.
There, 4 of them, closing fast.
Indeed, Bludgeon. Too fast for human-built aircraft. Transformers, then. But who? Some Autobots left aboard the Ark? 4 warriors who didn't surrender in case of betrayal? No, not Prime style. He is, above all, an honorable foe. So where does that leave me? I betrayed Prime's trust, betrayed him. And what of Unicron? What if I really am dooming us all?
Should we? Lord Zarak, behind you! What?
Shall we dance?
Foolish Autobot. I am a master Metallicato, the forbidden Cybertronian art of combat. I'll cut you in two before I pull the arms and legs off this puny flesh creature? I think not. Hey, not bad. No! Sheathe your sword, Bludgeon, now!
Or just take a nap.
Ugh.
That's better. Now we can.
Ugh. Release me, Autobot, or I'll give Scorponok's body a second mental command to crush his head.
Don't do it, lad. Just make sure if I go, Zarak's next.
Stop! Before we forget we are just bluffing. Hot Rod, release him.
Oof.
There. For a moment, we trusted each other. We must build on that. Work together. The Chaos Bringer is real, Zarak. It will not stop until it has destroyed Primus's children. And whatever we call ourselves, we are all Primus's children. Help me, Zarak. Help me destroy Unicron.
Lord Zarak, stand back. We will.
No, hold your ground.
Prime is right. Deep down, I've known it all along. But what of my troops? If I side with Prime, they may turn their guns on me and...
Enough! I may be Lord Zarak, but I am also Scorponok, the mightiest Decepticon of all. Let others fear me!
Prime, we've gotta stop.
No, we start trusting. Now. Scorponok, it is time for talks, for plans. We must strike back, together. Give me your hand on it. What?
It is done. The Decepticon Civil War is begun.
He runs. It is futile. From this monster, there is no escape. Next, the Wrath of Galvatron, the return of the Dinobots, the coming of Unicron. All this and Civil War 2.